If you look around this neighborhood, there are towers all around here where the private sector is taking advantage of those additional air rights. This is an opportunity where the public can also benefit.
Could people one day call fire stations just like this one here in Toronto home? On Thursday, the University of Toronto's School of Cities project revealed plans at the UN World Pavilion at Regent Park Exhibition to reimagine at least 2 Toronto fire stations to include housing. The work being done in partnership with the city through Create.to and Fire Services. Fire Station 313, is this one of the places that would be an example of that?
This is the one that we've been looking at.
When you say build housing, are we looking at building housing on top of it? Does the building come down? What would that look like?
This would be a rebuilt facility. So this would be a wholesale rebuild. And you can look around. We can also use the parking lot. We can use this land much more efficiently to create the types of spaces where the fire service gets an amazing brand new facility, and we can build housing, in particular affordable housing.
This is already being used in sort of a multi-purpose way, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a great example. It already has a daycare built in.
You had kind of referenced the parking lot as being inefficient use in an area that's becoming particularly dense. Are we thinking we could put the parking underground?
This is something we'd have to study. There's also the TTC has a line right underneath here. There will be space for the firefighters to park because they do work 24-hour shifts, so they will, and many of them come from further afield, so they will need places to go.
As far as how projects like this would impact, like a municipal budget, is this an expense? Is this an investment?
It's a little bit of both, and it depends on which model you use, but the best way to think about it is there's a huge amount of value up in the air rights above this building. If you were to zoom out and look around here, there are cranes literally in the sky and buildings being built all around here. In that instance, a private developer recognized that by going up on top of what was already there, they could generate profits for themselves. The model we're proposing is to do the same thing, to look at the value that's stored above this 3-story building and figure out ways to recapture some of that value.
Are there opportunities for public-private partnerships? How would that look like in a practical sense?
It really depends on how this model plays out. It could be entirely a public project where it's rental housing and the government borrows against future rental revenue. That's one way this could go. There could be a public-private partnership where the air rights are sold and in exchange the developer rebuilds the fire station. So there's a variety of methods and models this could be done.
So how soon could we see shovels in the ground? Well, for now, all the parties agree they want to move forward. We are, however, still in the earliest conceptual stages and don't have a timeline just yet. On Bloor in Toronto, David Zura, City News.